Well, hey, you know what? I'm going to show you the differences between the two of Find Everything and then also what is going on. As you can see, we can see Chops Burgers. We can go in there. You can see the burger in there. You can see there's a hospital. And what I'm going to be doing is going back. Oh, that's right. We got those boxes that we can go ahead and get things in here. Of course, we have something on the right-hand side that's really incredible. And then, of course, you fall in. You know, I do the practice and it goes, okay, it's going to go perfect. But anyways, I'm getting much better. But again, you don't even have to hit those things. You can see that they've actually changed this out also. And then of course you go in here, and then you go up, and then okay, boom, okay. Now what I'm doing over here is, again, there's some little things that have been changed a little bit. Okay, as you can see that the pipe is in there. Let's go back over to the old one. Okay, now what we can do is, you can see. We go in here, and this is the one that you're in. Okay, you can see Chops Burger. There's nothing there, and there's just nothing. And again, right in front of you, there's no hospital. There's nothing. Of course, there's over here. There's something. Again, those boxes aren't here. You can see over here that up there little thing that you go in. That's really kind of cool. What's in there? I've asked me to stay away. So I do. And then also, if you go over here. If you go over, you can see that the wall is kind of just a little bit, but I guess people have just been going, where is it? Where are the brand new ones? And you know, hey, you know what? So it's kind of like, hey, it's obvious now. So anyways, that's what's going on in here. There's a whole lot of changes going on. I'm not going to be shooting some of the stuff unless I get permission to go ahead and do that. As you can see, there's no pipe coming down with you. You see how you have to kind of go from a different area, but there's just nothing there at all. Okay, just give you a heads up on that. So that's kind of what's going on in this thing. And so you go in, and also, as you can see, there's none of those things that you go in and go, hey, boom, you can kind of go right over there. So anyways, so that's what's going on in there. We're going to go over to little Mount Doodah. Doodah is being changed a lot. There's some parts I'm not showing right now. They are working on it, and it's phenomenal. And so I'm kind of showing you stuff that's there, but there's a whole, Doodah is going to be a surprise. That's all I'm trying to say. And they're in the middle of doing everything. As you can see, we're going back in, we're still in the old one. You can see there's nothing here. You can see that there's no propellers going up and things like that. So again, the differences are just like night and day. And so what you see here is that you just don't, as you can see, we'll get there. I do get there. Anyways, of course, you can go on in there. They've actually moved that. Okay, we go back, and I'm going in, I'm showing, this is what it's doing. You can kind of go in. It's kind of, not the best kind of doing there. Then you kind of go in there, and you go, now we're back into, well, you can see how much colorful this is. And then again, we go up, and then we're over here on that. So again, this is just really neat. I love what that Polyhex did, that part right there. Still love that thing like everything. Bloohoo Beach is going to be another area that is a little different. I'm just going to be sharing with you a couple of little things. You can see that the differences has been on your Bloohoo, there's none of that. There's also something to the left that you can do to get in there, but you can also go in, as you can see here. You can see that all the Moyas are here, and it's just absolutely beautiful. But I just wanted to kind of show you the differences on that, and that's kind of what's going on in that area. So anyways, the next place we go is actually, it's going to go to Pawbean Park. Now, Pawbean Park is just phenomenal, as in the differences. You can tell that, again, there's boxes that are there. Everything is kind of, there's some new stuff. You can see, again, there's more boxes there. This isn't on the other thing either. And the thing that's really nice is you can tell is how much you can jump around and stuff like that. This stuff is just incredible. But I want to share with you, as you can see in your game, this isn't that, behind that, all that water isn't there. So it's on that. Now also, somebody's asked and said, hey, where is Soggy Cat? Okay, where is it? And I said, okay, well, I'll show you where Soggy Cat. Okay, if you look closely, yeah, there's Soggy Cat. Again, they haven't built how to get there yet. Again, as you can see back over here, we're going to kind of go down. You can see they also have a burger right there. So it's really kind of neat what's going on. And it's just, oh man, it's just, I just love this place. And we're going to continue going on to different places. All right. So anyways, we're just almost there. And we go next. Let's go to the warping time. That's right. We're going to go to Ballyhoo Bluffs. Okay. A little bit of differences there is going to be, I'm going to kind of tell you what they are, because if I went back and forth, we'd have a 30 minute video. So we want to keep it down to a dull roar. But as you can see, this is so different than the one that you have. And again, we open it up and we're going to go back to this great little creature of ours. Okay. Sorry, do you need to get in here? What's wrong? That's right. I'm scared that no one will like me out there. What if everyone laughs at me? You're not stupid. You really think so? That's the nicest thing anyone has ever said. Okay, I'm going to come out. Here I come. Anyways. And just this beautiful, how beautiful this is that was put together. And they are working really hard on this thing. I can't tell you. When I don't show you, as I said to you before, when I don't show you things, it means they're working the hardest. And they are. I came in today and it was like, hey, look how beautiful that is. Just look, that is absolutely terrific. And every one of those, I think, are going to be having that. Not sure. Look at how the doors open and just close. It's just, oh, yeah, as you can see, I absolutely love this game beyond words. And it's just the way I am. Okay. But again, this is the other thing I wanted to kind of share with you. I want a couple of little things. You can see that there's a burger. Of course, I go in here. You can see that there's a burger. Go in there. Make sure to the left, go up that. And just make sure. That's all I'm saying. There's something there. You're going to like it. Okay? So there are places in here that is different. The other place doesn't have it. This right here is not in your edition at all. So I was kind of figuring, how do I show the difference, because it's not there. Okay, anyways, we're going to go ahead, we're just going to take off and do the next thing. Okay, let's go to, that's right, construction zone. What I wanted to share with you before was that we can kind of go in there and we can kind of see, you can see that there's those little, I want to say propellers, they kind of go up there. But what really makes it really nice, because they can go ahead and get you going so much better on that. You can see right there, and then there you go. And the other thing I wanted to share with you is that, again, if you go in there, you can see that there's these really big, huge, like, well, you'll see them in a second. There's also a burger right there. There's something back there. I can't tell you what it is. They've asked me to stay away from it, so I have. You can see above us, you can see these things, and then over here, it's just absolutely beautiful how this is doing. And look at over there. I kind of wanted to share with you that there are some, it's really colorful in here, and that's what's going on there. Now the next place we go is exactly Mount Doodah. Now they haven't hooked that up, but you can actually go there. This is the other one. We kind of come in and then we go from there. There's something really kind of magical that's going on here. But this is absolutely the best. I mean, it's just one of those, you can just kind of go in there. I love these creatures that are here. It's just, oh, it's just incredible, okay? Absolutely incredible. And then we go over here, and we're going to come back down. And it's really kind of neat what's all going on here. You can see that they've got other things around here. Of course, the vending machine, if you want to call it that, or whatever that is, it's called the gotcha machine, or I'm sure I'll be corrected on that. But anyways, just a lot of neat little things in here. They are making this really big, so when they release this, it will be, they are working, as I said before, really hard. There are so many things that got released. When I came in tonight to see this, I just was blown away. You have not seen Mount Doodah. There are 2 parts now, and I'm only really kind of showing you one part. So, anyways, it kind of go in like that. But anyways, I just thought, well, you know what? Make mistakes, we're going to go in. Let's do it one more time. That's right. We can do it. I think it's there. Yeah, that's right. Anyway. And if you overreact, then they, goes in like that. But anyways, it's just one of those things. It's just you see, and then you hit that, then you can kind of keep going. But anyways, I just wanted to thank you so much. This has been incredibly good. There's so much. Hopefully I can show you some more next week, but we'll have to find out what we're going to do. Anyways, take care and thank you. Bye.